Hey, what's up everybody? How we doing? Turn this down. I realized I still have a couple nickel rolls to finish from the box we did the other night. So we're gonna do those real quick. I have 6 left, and then we'll do the $half. Gotta keep everything cleaned out, I guess. Good to see everybody though. What's up, Littlefoot? How are you? Backwoods is here. Paul, nice finds, Paul, earlier. Hopefully, let's see if my box has some silver in it. This old man don't know Discord. Hey, you're missing some good stuff. That's all I'll say. Hey, Brigden. How is it going? I feel like a psychopath, but I'm literally going to pick up another $500 in pennies tomorrow. Why? I mean, go for it, man, but why? Did you go through that first 500 that fast? Or, like what? So these 6 rolls are our last chance for some silver in this box. Or a buffalo. Because the rest of the tournament, we didn't really see any. I just realized I don't have a light here either. Let's fix that. Put that up there. Is that too bright? Maybe. Oh, how's everybody doing though? Have a good day? Let's get these out of the way. See if we got any more finds or if you guys picked all the good stuff out. 462. 23. Just 48 Philly. 79, 85, 14. Found a very amazing coin. I found an 1865 Indian head. Wow, nice. That is an oldie. Real old. Man, you're real close to. You were close to a flying. Wait, isn't that? Yeah, you were close to a flying eagle. Looks like we're doing nickels now. No, we're just finishing them up. I have to finish these rolls, and then I have $half rolls. I have these are left over from the last stream, so we're just gonna fly through them real quick. Not a nickel stream. It will be halves. That's my 48. Just gotta look at these all first. That's the plan anyway. Staying hydrated, awesome. That's important. Very much so. Well, let's see if there's any more traces of silver in this box whatsoever, or if we're actually going to have a... I mean, I guess we got a proof out of the box, so it's not going to be a skunk box anyway. But still hoping for silver or buffalo before we let it go. Nickels are gooder. I think overall, yeah, but it only takes one $half box, you know? But let's see, it seems, it looks pretty circulated like the last one. Couple new enders, but mostly circulated, but it also looks marked up, so we'll see. And we snuck a 40% out of the last box, so maybe we can do the same thing here at least. I'd love a 90, but just don't see them. I haven't only found the 5, and those are all at once. Not spread across boxes or anything like that. Okay. But we'll see. See what happens. Still no silver. Maybe a V nickel? That would be nice. Denver 2202. $784. Hey, what's up, Shark? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh, also thank you to all you guys who stopped by for the Whatnot stream last night. Having some technical difficulties and stuff, but actually I played with some settings. I'm wondering if the pixelation might be gone now. So let me know throughout the stream if you guys see anything. Let me know if it seems crisper, because I know we've been having some issues with pixelation and all that, and freezing. So let me know about the video quality now, because the Whatnot was giving us a really hard time last night. Also, the app was not really cooperating very well, so but we had a good time. I think I gave out some good deals, so and everyone's stuff got sent out today. Also, Shark, by your request, I added some extra tape for yours. I find the black bubble mailers to be hard to get into anyway with their built-in seal, or with the built-in adhesive, but I get it. The paper ones, I don't know why people ship them in paper mailers, because I think they're so easy to just tear right open. But that's why I don't do the paper mailers. I do the plastic bubble ones. 8802, 23, 78, 23, 91, 23. Last roll. Last roll. It's because I broke it. I broke all of Whatnot. They saw how good the deals were and they're like, nah, we can't be having that. We're not making money on those deals. Yep, I stole a lot from you. Yeah, you did. Hey, how you doing, IO? Thanks for the tips, by the way. I appreciate it. Really do. 64 Denver. That was kind of a shell shock for me because I've never been tipped before. Like, oh shoot, yeah, I forgot people can actually do that. Appreciate it. 0614. Alright, last roll, and then we'll go to the $half. Hoping for some big silver tonight. Any silver, really. Maybe some proofs would be nice. Wow, I think you guys really did pick out all the good rolls. 64 Denver. 3, yep. 6 rolls, and there was only 4 64 Denvers and a single 1948 Philly. I think you guys picked the good ones. It was a tough box. It really was. Did you sell much of the drawer? We took a good chunk out of it. I still have some of the bigger ticket items and lots of gold backs still. So if anyone wants gold backs, hit me up. Lots of 40% Kennedys as well. So we have enough. I could do another show right away if I wanted to, but yeah, we'll see. Imagine getting tipped a silver certificate. I always put tape over the top. Sometimes the adhesive doesn't always keep a hold. Yeah, I get it. The ones I've been using, they seem to be pretty good though. That one looks like full copper. Huh. Alright. Roll number 1. Let's see what we got here. Hoping for some good $half stuff. Any kind of silver would be nice. 99, that's a 2001. 71 Denver. It's actually not anything. That's a Mint State 95. Holy cow. '71, '74, '72. Looks like a pretty new roll. Yeah, there's some new stuff in here. Lots of 70s though. That's all we're really looking for. Found a guy with an 1855 20 franc Napoleon third gold, and I'm obsessed. I might have to get one. Good luck. Good luck. Hey Deborah, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna have to zoom this in. We're gonna check for DDOs. Goal is to do this whole $50 box tonight, so I can bring them all back to the bank tomorrow. Big score at the bank today for hand wrapped rolls, so we can be looking forward to that coming up here. Tons, like $260 in hand wrapped quarters, and I think $80 or so worth of dimes. So stay tuned for that. Alright, first one down. On to the next. Hey, what's up, Matt? How are you? Hello, rather. Yeah, nice save. I'll lie and say I'm great. Oh boy. Silver hit 39.98, went back down to 39.08. Yeah, it's still gonna play. It's gonna keep bouncing off of 40, I think. 22, 71, 74. That one's marked. What is it, the 83 Phillies that have the no FG? Lots of Denvers. Good luck finding someone's collection. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Never know. I told him, I didn't look at them. I told my teller, I said, hey, if they're all silver, I'll buy you that. She's been holding a $100 bill from like the 1930s or something in her drawer for a while, saying she'll buy it for herself. I said, hey, if it's all silver, I'll buy it for you, for yourself. Find any silver yet? Hey Maple. Nope, this is the second roll. We're just starting off here. No silver yet. Checking some potential DDOs. One coin at a time. 82, 83, and 72 Denver, no FG. Okay, I gotcha. I'm not big on them, but I'll check them. Usually I just look with my naked eye, and if it's close, I don't even bother. Deborah, would you be jealous if Luke found a barber hat? I think anyone would be jealous if I found a barber hat. I'd be jealous. Depends on how rare it is, like a key date. I'd be jealous no matter what. I don't care what kind of date's on that. Now, if it's older than a barber, you know, that deserves jealousy no matter what. Did 2 quarter boxes yesterday, 2 silver quarters, and 2 West Points. Hey, nice. Nice one. One nice, not one, not both. Little girl planting a tree. Oh, the Rockefeller. $85. That's not the right one. So 2. Actually, not a lot of new ones in here. They are still old, they just look good. Nice boxes though, Deborah. I got 2 quarter boxes today as well, along with all my hand wraps, so next week we'll be looking into doing those. What boxes usually produce better, NF String and Son or Brinks? I don't think I get both of them. I get either Loomis or Brinks. I get String and Son from time to time, but Brinks is more consistent for me. FG has to be completely not there. Yeah, I know. So that's why I just check with my naked eye, and if I see a little bit, I just throw it away. Found a few barber halves at my LCS. I have one in the case. I have that key date. What was it? 19080 or something like that. 19030. I don't remember exactly what it is. It's the one that's like 800,000 or something. 500. Never see the Loomis box where I live, which is weird. Yeah, it all depends. I think, well, at the beginning I never got Loomis boxes. I would only get String and Son. And then all of a sudden it's all Loomis, so it depends. It fluctuates, I think. It's like the changing of the seasons. Is Ingardia a brand too, or company? If it is, I've never seen one. $91, $93, $99. LCS is local coin shop. Just an abbreviation, Deborah. My Loomis are all 2024 Philly right now. The box I did today was Brinks. No silver regardless, so. NF string boxes suck for me, but Brinks seems to be better. Found that 1865 Indian out of a Brinks box. Yep. It all depends on. Some of it is just luck too. You know, you're there at the right place at the right time, and you got handed the right box. So sometimes that's all that matters. '93, '74, 2001. All the new ones are 2001. This box might be older. Another 01 Denver. They're mint state ones. Whoops, not there. That would also explain the 95 mint state. 86. The key date there is 87, right? The other NIFC. I think it's that one. Got a pneumonia shot today on my yearly physical. If I feel okay tomorrow, I'll try to go to the Annex Coin Show. Is that the one in? Are they doing the one in what is it? Fall River again? Is that the one? I'm just happy to get a box and thankful for all the NFCs that was in it. Oh, I just realized these aren't Loomis. These are String and Son. Looks like a proof edge. It's not. That's a very nice 84 Denver. Let's. That was a very sharp edge. I guess it has been circulated. But look at that edge. It's the second older nice one we found in here. You guys have any other hobbies besides coin roll hunting? Well, besides like doing other collectible stuff, fishing, go, I go bowling when it's in season, in league. What else do I do? This has kind of taken over my other hobbies, to be honest with you. Do want to start hunting soon. There's plans for that. Be nice to save money at the store, you know. Bay State Coin Show, Best Western, 181. Oh, in Marlboro, okay. Marlboro, huh. That one's tomorrow? Or Saturday? Ever candlepin bowled? I have, but I do 9-pin. When I started, I wasn't that good, but then I got a ball and I actually practiced. Then I realized, you know what, I'm actually kind of decent at this. So then I kept playing, and like I started with like a 140 average, and now I'm at 172 or something like that. 173. I don't even remember now. But we're in the off season, so I haven't thought about bowling in a few months now. Had a couple really good games, and then I bowled a 270 once. Other than that, though, I've had a couple weeks where I averaged 200. Some good weeks, but overall, just slightly above average. Want to try metal detecting? I have no idea where to go try it without trespassing or people getting mad at me for digging up holes in the ground. Public parks, anywhere that's public property, if you pay taxes in town, they can't do anything about it as long as you're respectful, you know, and you put all the dirt back and fill in your holes, and you don't disrupt anybody. Also, other than that, you have to ask for permission to go on private property. And whatever the owner says goes, basically, in those situations. Anyway, Luke, this has taken over most of my time this year. Also own 3 properties, spend quite a few hours a week maintaining them. Yeah. When it counts as a, if you consider it a hobby and not work, then that's good. Any finds yet? Just 1 NIFC and 2 nice ones. Slow box so far. We'll see. Just got a new metal detector. Should start doing some videos at some point. I'd watch them. Let us know when. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Good to see you. Yeah, beaches are another good one. Yep. I'm not near any beaches though. I think, oh, we got a hold one. Necklace. I'm not going to keep it, though. I do want to do metal detecting. I just can't justify the metal detector expense right now. Do want to, though. Seven. Coin show is Friday through Sunday. Oh, okay. So it's a big one. Swing sets. There you go. That's a good one. The fields that they do flea markets in. Not while the flea market's going, but after. This one looks newer. Yeah, we got 2020 something on the top here. I also collect rocks and seashells. Not seriously on the rocks and seashells, just things I think are pretty. That's what Becca does. I've been known to pick up a rock here and then, too. People find some pretty cool stuff on YouTube, metal detecting. You gotta be careful, too. Some of them are obviously fake. But, yeah, you're right. People do find some cool stuff. I'd like to find some old silver coins. That way I don't have to hunt for my barbers. I can just find them. Hey, what's up, Zurge? Doing good. How are you? B. 73. 74. 2000. 79. 71. And 2021 Philly. Don't need any of those. Too many hobbies is my problem, yeah. I feel that. just have a bad feeling that this box not gonna really have anything. We'll see. Never know, stuff has snuck up on us before. I feel like I have better luck with the Loomis boxes than these ones. Nothing crazy there. Thinking most of my metal detecting will be in the deep woods, so won't be a lot found, I'm sure. Yeah, but you'd never know. There's also probably a lot that other people have not been able to find out there, so cornhole hunting is like crack cocaine. They always find tons of jewelry, usually fake. Yep, usually fake or usually planted. It's also legal to detect on right-of-ways in old neighborhoods next to the road. Good place to find old stuff. You talking like the town strips of grass and stuff? I like to metal detect out in front of the jewelry store. I like to metal detect inside the jewelry store. That's where I find most of my good stuff. A couple feet makes a difference, you know. Do you have any proof set or proof wheat pennies? I like coin proof sets. I have some if you're interested. I think I only have 2 for sale. I can show them to you. They aren't proof Wheaties, but they're not that old. But I got one that has a proof 40% Kennedy in it. Proof silver. You ever heard of magnet fishing? Yes, I have. We actually have a magnet. We meant to go magnet fishing, but we haven't gone yet. These away. Forest in New England would be fine. All of New England was clear cut in the 16 and 1700s, so everywhere is potentially good. Yeah, exactly. It was all colonial. You find all sorts of colonial stuff everywhere still. There's obviously hotter spots, but right of way refers to land in front of property for utilities. I gotcha. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. I'd like to see. Yeah, sure. 1 second. Let me go get him. I have these two. 1969 and 1992. being in Ohio, it would probably be nice to metal detect State Forest and such. Maybe find George Washington's lucky gold 5-ounce coin. Yeah, gold and silver as a magnetic. Yeah, that's the problem with magnet fishing. You gotta really be looking for some other stuff. Like, you're not gonna pick up gold and silver out of there. This is a 1969. That's 40% silver proof. This is before they did the frosted effects on them. That's an old set. And then I have a 1993, the purple one. Oh, excuse me, 92. This one's got the frosted ones. Definitely the nicer set I have, but it's got the certificate with it too still. I don't know. Make me an offer. I've been trying to get rid of them, so I'll compromise. I don't remember. I don't even know how much they go for. I haven't really looked online. Old cabin homesteads. Yeah, there you go. All sorts of marks. $74, $89, $74. Will you take 10 grand? I don't know. It's a bit low for me. I'm gonna have to think on that one. Very thick rim on that 81. I was looking for more of the, 20 grand area, but, Looked away for a minute, just pull it for roll. No, Brigden just asked about them. I'm like, oh, those are the two I have. I have a 69 and a 92. That's got the 40% Kennedy in it. And the 92 is the 92 in the purple box. I've been trying to sell them, so if one of you guys wants it, I'll give you a deal since you're long time viewers. I don't know if that's a double 2 or not. Might just be machined. Because that one doesn't have it. I don't know. Take one of those. I don't know. I like your collection. You have a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, I got too much stuff. Did anyone see Maple lately? Yeah, he was in here a few minutes ago. If you ever sell anything I'm interested in, tell me how much you want for it. I'd like to purchase. Like I said, make me an offer on the proof sets, because, I mean, look them up online. What do they go for? Because I really don't know what they go for. I know roughly what I paid for them, but I'm always interested in. Oh, geez, sorry about that. Always interested in selling stuff. If you look on the Discord, I put entire photos of entire drawer of stuff that I'm selling. So I got gold backs. I got the silverback dragons, copper rounds, fractional silver, 3-cent pieces, old large American cents, 40% Kennedys. I have too many of them. Trying to sell those. But yeah, it's mostly the gold backs and stuff I'm trying to get rid of. I just have too many, or I can't sell them fast enough. So people buy them, whatnot, and all that, but I want to sell them faster than that. You know, I can't just give them away, but I do pretty good deals. So yeah, if you want to see anything, let me know. Oh, there's a 2019. Just inside the NIFC range. And there's a 21 outside of it. How many rolls before you find a silver half on average? It depends. On average, it's usually 1 per box, and even that's pushing it. I'd say half per box, maybe 40%. I don't have very good luck. The only reason I have a okay average is because I had one box that had 5 90%ers and 17 40%ers in it. One box. Never found a 90% ever again. So, still looking for it. Just looking at some nickels. Anything good yet, Maple? Don't get your feelings hurt on those sets. No, it's fine, and I'd rather sell them to you guys. The other problem is shipping, because you know you gotta be able to work with me on the shipping, because I get cheaper labels by doing them myself, but it's still like $4 to ship anywhere in the U.S. for the most part, $4 to $5. So I'll work with you though, but I can't lose money on them, not too much anyway. The dragons are sick. Where'd you buy them from, if you don't mind me asking? I bought them in bulk a while ago on eBay, and the price I got them for is a price you cannot get them for anymore. Which I will not disclose, but if you look on eBay, they're $30 minimum, and that's with free shipping. So, you know. So, for example, I just sold one to was it John? Who did I sell that to? I just sold one to... No, I sold one to NC. I sold one to him. I did 28 bucks for it because it's, you know, you guys watch, you know, your viewers, so you guys get the better deals. On Whatnot, I sell them for 30. But again, you guys, I'll do 28. But the proof sets, if you cover the shipping for me, I can do, I should sell them for 10. I can, 10 would be my break even, I'll be honest with you. So, but if you want both of them, I'll give you a deal. But the dragons are really cool. Forgot to mention I found a 1945 dime and a Coinstar today. Hey, nice. Sweet. I've been checking them. I haven't been finding anything lately. I'll show off one of the dragons here in a second. But, Brigden, are you in the Discord? I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. If you want photos of everything I have and you're willing to buy some stuff, I got plenty of listings up there. For those of you curious, here are the dragon. Where'd my... There it is. Here are the dragons. If I take it out of the plastic, it's less reflective. Or maybe it's even shinier. Yeah, there's a lot of light. Let me shut some lights off here. See if this helps. Turn that one off. Let's turn this one off. Let's make it dark in here, huh? Still very reflective, very shiny. But they're pretty cool. Yeah, I do not have good lighting for these. I gotta work on that. I wish they were silverback gorillas. That would be a great idea. Don't know who made the decision on that one, but but yeah, by all means, look them up on eBay, and I guarantee you that you won't find them for cheaper than I have them for. So, well, I wouldn't say guarantee. So if you're patient in auctions, you can probably get one. But how much these dragon cost? For you guys, 28. For other people, 30. These are actually consecutive serial numbers too, if you're interested. 73 121, 73 122 out of 100,000. Something to think about. I also have I still have a ton of gold backs, so if those are your thing. Unfortunately, no, I need to join Discord. It's worth it, man. We got good people in there. We'd love to see your all your penny finds in there too. If you're ever feeling up to it, just do !Discord and we'll get you in there. Actually, I might have to update that link, so. But if you want photos of all the stuff I have for sale, I have a crazy amount of stuff that I've been selling, so. It's still making new acquisitions every day. I sold a good chunk of my grams silver. Still have plenty of 1/10 ounce pieces. I think the problem is a lot of people expect 1/10 at spot, but you can't do 1/10 at spot. Those fractional silvers have more premium on them. It's a beautiful 71. Nothing there. Hope you find a barber tonight too. Hope I do too. I hope I find a silver. That's what I'll be happy with. But yeah, if you want a dragon, I'll do 28 for you. For anyone here. My mom found a silver diamond exchange the other day. She gave it to me when I was over at their house. Oh, that's nice. I only buy 1/10 silver at spot unless it's something really cool, but that's also why you don't see me asking for it. Yeah. No, the premiums on fractional silver are higher because obviously there's less silver in it, but dealers still have to make money on them, so. Usually they're more expensive to make as well because, you know, you got finer details and all that. I did pick up an ounce of silver today for what did I get it for? $33. Good deal. It's a nice one too. It's one of the ones that Geiger makes, but it's not an actual Geiger. It's a different design. I wonder if people drop change at the seats or under the seats at the movie theater that the staff can keep. I don't know if I'm really digging around in my pockets too often after sitting down in the theater, though. Like, if you think, how often would you actually drop change in the theater? I don't know about that one. Does nobody want to sell me a 2009 mint set? I don't have one. I don't have any. Picked up a very nice 96 Morgan for 27 bucks. Hey, cool. I imagine it's a Philly, right? Everybody likes undermelt Morgans. Anything undermelt is good. Is it time for our nightly blackjack, Elstro? Alright, hold on. I already started opening the roll. We're going to finish this one. Let's finish the roll first. Are we going for, what is it, 4 for 4 now? Or 5 for 5? Something like that? Another suited blackjack. Best place to look for change is where ice cream trucks park in the summer. You really want a chance of silver, go to junkyard and look for the cars, cup holders. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Just pick the older cars, dig through them. And that 78 had nice toning on it if someone didn't draw over it. Look at that. I know it doesn't show up well, but it's got a ring of death on it too, but I just want to complain about people writing on them. 280. Round 1, Elstro? Oh boy, we're going for multiple. Alright, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta mentally prepare for paying you out again. Should I open Streamlabs now and get ready to pay you, or should we confirm first? Spoke to Wells Fargo about picking up the extra $500 in pennies and asked them if they have a dolly I could use, and they said yes. Well, you got some good tellers there, Brigden. Make sure you treat them well. Alright, Elstro. Here we go. Shuffle these up for you a bit. Start using your brain there. Been on a roll with these burn cards. Making the right decisions. Try not to egg count my hatched chickens, yeah. But then again, even a broken squirrel finds the time nut every so often. One more. There's 7. Oops. Oops. Alright. Burning 3. Here we go. Elstro up here, I'm down here. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Are you kidding me? Alright, you're banned. What the hell? That is so stupid. That is actually dumb. Why have you not bought a lottery ticket, Elstro? What's going on? I couldn't force that if I tried. I can't sleight of hand, you know? That's not even funny. That's not funny anymore. I want to get off this ride. I want to get off. I don't want to play anymore. This is rigged. Dealer bus. This is absolutely. It's suited too. Like, what the hell? That is not funny. You burned the perfect amount of cards for that. What the heck? Jeez. Now I gotta do math again. That is absolutely stupid. I hope you know that. I want to be playing at the casino with your cards. What the heck, man? That was me in your Discord. I heard the noise. Yeah, I have the Discord open, so now it sends me, does the noises during the stream. Okay, where's Elstro? It's still at the top. Alright, that is 3-2, 1,250 coins. So we're up to 72.89 for Elstro. Check your points, Elstro. Oh man, what the heck? I hope you know that's stupid. That's just not even funny. You watch me shuffle that deck 7 times. That is the scientifically agreed upon number that will shuffle a deck in its entirety completely, right? That is the agreed upon number, but we've done that 5 times in a row now that you have won. And I even cut the deck a few times that time too to try to throw it off. Nope. Nope. I can't do that. What the heck? Where's your lotto ticket, Elstro? That's all I'm asking. Because if you haven't bought one yet, I don't know what you're doing. Buy the little $1 cards, the blackjack one. All you have to do is beat the dealer's number. I like that one. You usually get at least $1 back. Man, what are the odds of it being suited too? That is dumb. What's up, Joe? Jay, how are you? Sorry, Joe. Jay, how you doing? 3rd suited blackjack. Yeah, that's dumb. I mean, I'm not losing anything. It's all like virtual money, right? But still, that is absolutely ridiculous. He's got his formula. Plays once per stream. Oh man. Jeez. Pick the number of burn cards before you're done shuffling. Yeah, exactly. There's no... Yeah. It's just... You're the luckiest guy in here. Would have made bank at the casino by now. Don't know what you're doing hanging out here. How nice of you to stack the deck for Elstro. I wish I knew how to stack decks. Because I'd use it to cheat. Not pay you. Even though there's no stakes in this for me, I still just I need to see hopes and dreams crushed, you know. That's what I need. But nope. Was not meant to be. Guess I gotta try harder. Not seeing much in these rolls. Don't tempt me too much. I always lose my butt playing the lotto. Last time I played more than once, I lost. Not gonna happen. He's got patience. That's why he's so good at this. He's a non-emotional gambler. Stupid cord here. Take my anger out on this cord. Oh man. I want to know what the real odds of that are. And then multiply it by, by 3. So that happened 3 times in a row. Well, not suited in a row, but winning blackjack 5 times in a row, sure, there's good odds for that. You can pull that off, no problem, but 3 suited blackjacks in 5 hands? Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm not gonna get married because if I do, my wife will think I'm a nerd for coin collecting. You just have to find one that's as nerdy as you, or that just likes coins, and that's Becca. So problem solved. My points prove my discipline. Apparently, you got a winning strategy. What you should do is just, when you do go to the casino, just play one hand, win, and then leave. And do that every night. Yeah, me being a coin and currency collector is probably the least. Well, that's got to be a proof. That's got to be a proof. I think there are plenty of other ways that I am nerdy. Check that out. That's a proof if I've ever seen one. There it is. It's not a proof. What the hell? Oh man, screwed. Thought it was good. Getting wrecked here. Destroyed. Oh wait, why am I collecting these 2001s? Those aren't NAFC. It's 2002. I'm crazy. I'm a little slow, guys. Take it easy on me. That, I was so convinced on that one. The 23 Denver here. 21. It's a 1981 Denver. It looks great too. It's a super sharp edge. Like I can feel them still. And usually when you have that color and that thickness, you know, you're thinking proof, but I don't know. Getting screwed. As long as you're not a weirdo like this guy eating pennies for breakfast, you're good. Yeah, don't be like me. And even if you are like me, I still found someone, so. I remember Becca told me that, well, the first time she came over to my house, right, and saw that I had coin collection, saw that I had a game closet, you know, and all that, she said, she told me this later, like a few months later. She said, hey, by the way, the first time you took me, like, or showed me your house and all that, you having that coin collection and having that game closet was a like gigantic green flag. She's like, I got so excited. I'm like, oh, okay. So you never know, the things you think are nerdy can excite some other people. So you never be too quick to judge. I think that was that, right? Not everyone's into every hobby. You just got to find the right people. And really, if they don't, it's not a huge deal. I mean, judging someone over a coin collection is kind of insane. Judging someone over any collection, unless it's like really weird, but probably out of a mint set. I mean, I can keep it, but I don't see the point to. Oh wait, I did keep it. It's up there. Yeah, I'll take it out. NAFC is not intended for circulation. There were some dates that they made $half, but they were just for special mint sets and for collectors and all that. They weren't actually sent into circulation, so if you find one, it's not supposed to be in these rolls. It means somebody threw it in circulation when they weren't supposed to, or when they weren't originally supposed to. So we collect them. It's from 2002 to 2020. I think 2020 counts, right? Oh, there's another one. Let's see what this one is. 77. Hey, I mean, if they're gonna be that nice, I guess we'll collect them. Sure. Do you own any baseball cards? Not here. I think any ones I do have, they're still at probably in my parents' attic. I don't think I took any of that. And if I do, I don't have that many. I don't have an actual collection or anything. Just a few that I held on to as a kid. My dad has baseball cards. Like boxes full of them. He's just holding on to them. Had him since he was a kid. He says, I don't know anything about them. I don't open the boxes. I just keep them. And hopefully someday they're worth something. Or there are good ones in there that he doesn't know about. I'll probably look through them at some point. Just to let him know, because if there's something good in there, he'll want to know. 7, 10, 5, 9, 10. 2020 is an FC. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, it's 21 is start of the new circulated. Hey, have a good night, Shark. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Baby Ruth baseball cards would be cool. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know anything about baseball players. I mean, I know the big names, obviously, but I don't really know anything about modern baseball cards and which ones are collectible or good or anything like that. So I know there's apps and stuff where you can just take pictures of them and it'll tell you what people sell them for. But that would take a while to go through. There are lots and lots of cards. My other thing I'm getting into is stamps. I just think they're cool. Like, I like the old stamps. Old American ones. I was never really a card guy. I mean, I had a few Pokemon cards growing up, but I know some of those classic ones are worth money nowadays, but I never looked into mine. I also collect pins from everywhere I go too. So I have a lot of pins. Three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 4. So you don't mind the badoops every so often? It's just Paul blowing up the Discord, you know? I guess today it's decided... Oh, it's because I turned streamer mode off, so it actually gives me the notification noise now. I'm not mad at you. I don't care. You guys are the ones that have to listen to the badoops, so... I could care less. When I'm not streaming, I'm used to the noise, so... I could turn it off, but it's no fun in that. This is like one of those social experiment things, or like the psychological experiment things, where it's like, if one person pushes a button, it shocks the other, or whatever, right? This is if one person does a certain action, everybody suffers. That's like that, except you know, it's Paul sending messages in the Discord, and everyone has to hear the noise because of it. This is exactly the same thing. Without a doubt, you couldn't find a closer example of a psychological experiment. This is what they use this exact test to identify crazies. I also collect old antique books from the 1800s that I buy from an antique shop whenever I get the chance. That's pretty neat. I do have some old books. I have the old, what were those called? I have them in the other room. They're like encyclopedia books, kind of, but really old. I have a couple of them. I don't have the whole set from it. It's like 1912 or something. And it's super interesting to read. I just turn on Do Not Disturb. Again, yeah, I could do that, but I'm enjoying the I'm doing an experiment, a social experiment right now. Here's another one of those. It's a 1980. It's got the... It was on the end, though. It caught the ring of death. I wonder if there's a set in here. National Geographic? No, it's like before that. Well, I don't actually know when National Geographic was a thing, but... I'll go grab them. They're just in the other room here. I'll grab them after this roll, and I'll show you one of them. Can you show any old 1800s dimes if you have any? Like when you get the chance? I actually just bought my first one the other day. Give me a moment. I do have a capped bust. That was the one before the seated Liberty. Oh, it's a half dime. They were 5-cent pieces back then. 5, 6, 7, 10, 4, 8, 9, 10. Keep asking Luke to show so many things. Hey, I don't mind. I like showing off my stuff. Let me rephrase. I like showing off my collection. There we go. Better wordage there. I just got one. Let me go find it. It should just be right over here. And the book is over here too, somewhere. Alright, I found it. Here comes the Black Eagle. Here's the dime first. Yeah. Here's an 1836, early 1800s. It's the capped bust half dime. Look at the reverse on there. You see it says 5 cents on it instead of 10. You got the eagle on there, the shield on the breast. To give you an idea of that, go in the red book here. It's already on dimes. This is before the Mercury, before the barber. I don't think I've even ever seen a barber dime. Well, no, I have barber dime. What am I talking about? Before the barbers, before the seated Liberty ones, you know, where she's sitting down. It's before that one. It's that one. Capped bust. There you can see what it's supposed to look like if it was uncirculated. Actually, I think this is the... oh wait, hold on. This might be the wrong one. Hold on. Halftime. No, it wasn't this one. Wait, did I mix that up? I don't think I did. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I'm stupid. Half dime, sorry. Not a dime. I apologize. That I even made a mistake on. This is my first one, alright, give me a break. It's an 1836. They actually have two varieties on them. It says in G4 they're worth 75 bucks minimum. I guess there's a large 5-cent variety, and there's a 3 over an inverted 3, which they don't show a picture of. Crapped bust. This one's not that crap. I think this is the large 5-cent. That actually might be this. Oh, it's a small one. Okay. Yeah, so it's a normal one. That's the small one, because it cuts off before the end of the 5, before the round part of the 5. So it's an 1836 small 5-cent. They made 1.9 million of these, but if you think about it, that is almost 200 years ago now. In 2 more years, actually next year, no. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. In 11 years, that'll be 200 years old. So they made 1.9 million 200 years ago. So it's cool to have them, and I know people have those in very nice condition. So that is my first really old. I count it as a dime. It's a half dime. What's the key date for cap bust on the half dime? Key date looks to be 1837, which is odd. It's actually the last year. But they're not really any that are more valuable than others, unless it's a variety. 32 is the other lower one, but 1837 would be the better one, I guess. If you're looking at a dime, though, capped bust dime, you're looking at, I think, 1809 on this one. Yeah. No. Apparently 1822s are worth thousands, even though there's 100,000 of them. The 1809 only had 51,000. It's only worth a couple hundred to thousands. Yeah. That's weird. Anyone know why that 22 is thousands of dollars? Maybe it's a different die. Because 1809 is the lowest minted, but 22 is worth way more. I don't know. Someone let me know. In terms of, though, anyway, getting back on track there. This is the book. Wonderland of Knowledge. It's a pictorial pageant. And if you look at the edge, you can actually collect all of them. This is TIE to ZWI, the volume 12. And it's basically, let me see what the actual printage date on this was. I remember looking at it. Okay, it wasn't that old. It's a 1946 though. So they have, these are really cool to read. Let's skip the questionnaire. Let's start right off of the, right at the beginning would be here. So it just starts with, TIE and then fills it in, and whatever it is, they'll tell you about it. They tell you a short, bit of information about what you're looking at and about what things are. So these are more about like worldly things of what's out there on our Earth. It tells you like the origins of the words and stuff like that. So it's got like natural wonders, historical events, famous people, and things like that. I think they're really cool. So I have a couple of these. Uruguay, Utah, Ushuaia, and I just like how it doesn't just say what it is. It actually goes and writes out a description of them. But these are very cool to read if you want to know about Vermont. And also it keeps going more. Like the Vermont part starts here. Keep going. The land and its waters, the climate, farming, manufacturing. It just keeps going. History, the governors, and then it goes to Versailles. So, some cool stuff in here. Watermelon. And historical figures, and so I think I have 6 of these. I found them at a book sale. They only had a few of them, so I know there's more than 12 of these volumes, but I grabbed the ones they had, and because it was basically fill an entire box for $5, so I'm sure these are pretty expensive books otherwise, but I just grabbed a couple. I grabbed all the ones they had because I flipped through one and I said, you know what, I like that. I like that. Send me the 22 in the mail. Yeah, I can't do that. 1 second, Deborah. Let me answer Maple here. I have a world coin silver question. I was thinking about buying a roll of New Zealand 3 pence, 50 coins at 50% for 45 US. I was thinking about flipping them. Let me see. Let's just check it for you. So the silver 3 pence New Zealand's, I assume you're referring to. 3 pence. Let's see. New Zealand. I have a method. Alright, the 50% silver ones. So they are 1.4 grams each. 50% silver. They're 0.7 grams of silver in each one. Times 50. And times 1.2. So the silver content alone in those is $42 worth. If you just get silver content, that's what's in them. So probably a good deal if you have people who are buying them more for numismatic as well. You sell them for $2 a piece, and you'll be set, right? So that's how much silver you're buying. 42 American dollars worth. Because these are those. Well, this is a George V, but yeah, they're the 50% silvers. 1.4 grams, you divide it in half because it's 50%, and multiply them by 50. People claim that they'll go VG you should be able to get $2 for, so depends if you have buyers for them. That's the only that's the bottleneck, right? Let me see. Doesn't seem to be a mintage on the 22. There's no asterisks for my 22 here, though. It says 100,000 for me. Anyone else see the new Superman coin out today? I don't think so. I did get my 2-ounce silver Iron Man helmet, though. I got it for free. Let me go grab it while we're showing and telling stuff. So I have an entire spot in my collection that's just for free stuff that I got for nothing, and now I can add this one to it. This is a 2-ounce silver coin. I got it for free. 2 ounces, backed by the government, 100,000 mintage. And here's one in the box. Just a 2-ounce chunk of silver. Backed by government backed. It is fine. It's pretty cool. And it comes in the box. So, at the end of the day, it's like $80 melt. But these sets sell for over $200. Like the box. These sell in the box for over $200. So not a bad little free grab. So IO, that's why I sit in givvies. Hulk Hogan and Ozzy died. Yeah, I know, I heard about that. Like, first Ozzy dies earlier this week, and now Hulk as well today. That's crazy. Like, what's going on? Supposed to be fine to very fine. If I sell a few, should make enough to get a few free ones in the end. Yeah, exactly. Just if you can sell them for $2 a piece, you'll be fine. Well, you think about it. If there's $42 in silver in there, even if you sell them all for $1, there's 50 of them. If you sell them each for $1, you're not going to lose money. But you could probably get $2 out of them. Posted my 2 Liberty seated dimes in the 1800s in Discords. Oh yeah, I gotta look at those then. I'd like to see them. Hey, you gotta get a Discord, Brigden. Sign up. What are you waiting for? $100,000 minted. Who knows? Could be a collector's item someday. Oh, it already is a collector's item. Mintages like that already are super desired. Want to rip one of those Bullion Plus boxes, but they're so expensive. Yeah, I know. That's not really my thing. I get it. Like the rewards are potentially crazy. I have a hard time bidding on something I don't know what it is, though. You know. And especially I have a hard time bidding on something that's a couple $100 usually. You know what? Just gonna check for silver tonight. These seem pretty heavily picked through, so I'm just gonna look for the silver and the NFCs. Call it good. Put the 2001 away. We'll be fine. Some shiny halves. Yeah, there's a couple new ones jammed in here. $1,001. $71. Apparently this one was in Buffalo, Indiana in 2015. It's been around the block a few times. This guy's selling one of the 25 times 1 Geiger assays for 145. Looks so nice. I want them. Yeah, that's the thing. It's yeah, less than $60 in silver. Yeah. Well, they're done. Yeah. Drink water. Say I get headaches and I wonder why. Drink the water, Luke. Some guy on YouTube who found a 1921 Walking Liberty S in a roll. That's a Reddit. Yeah, that's a good one. I think 21S is the good one. Hey, what's up, Otis? How are you? Let me check it, see if my memory serves right. Pretty sure that's the good one. Walker. Yeah, 21 and 21 Denver are better, but any 21 is good. 21S is 500,000, $130 in G4. You want just anything that says 1921 on it. It's good. You know, you can see they're hundreds of dollars just in VG. So no matter what condition it's in, you're looking at triple digits, really. Glad to hear it, Otis. Did you stop in last night, Otis, in the Whatnot stream? I don't know if you chatted or anything there, but I saw a couple names. I saw Deborah stop in and never talk. Matt was there and Shark was there. A couple people in there. It was an okay show. Whatnot was giving us some problems. Everything was just being so glitchy and laggy. Actually went for 165 instead of 145. Yeah, people love Geigers. Very high premiums on Geigers. Very wary premiums not that high on what is supposed to be buoyant. Yeah, it's smaller. The fractional stuff has way higher premiums, so you'll be looking at twice spot at least for, you know, grams and all that. A 1914 plain wheat penny isn't worth much, I'm guessing. If it's in nice shape. I mean, yeah, it's old, and it's I think they're worth keeping. I keep any wheat penny, but I don't know if it's really worth money if it's in pretty circulated condition. 22. $2,000. I still can't do anything and whatnot. Really? So it won't let you chat or anything. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Huh. Did you have like all your account fully set up and all that? Uncirculated 72 in here. Wow. I'm not gonna keep them though. We'll keep my special mint set ones though. 3, 4, 5. Still won't let me add my phone number. That's probably why then. I have to get my tech experts on it, my sons. Yeah, that's weird. Does it like give you the option and stuff to chat or let you watch, or is the show is there just no show for you? Are you doing dimes or quarters next, Luke? Probably quarters. I don't have any dimes. Actually, you know what? I do have dimes in hand wrapped rolls. I have about $80 worth. I had a lot of hand wraps at the bank today, so I grabbed them all. Lots of hand wrapped quarters as well. So I have 2 boxes of quarters plus another half box of hand rolled. And then, you know, less than half a box of hand rolled dimes. Not gonna ask what that is. Best not to. Watch, not participate? Oh, okay. Huh. Well, for you guys, you know, if you see anything you want, you guys can just message me and I'll do a private deal with you. It doesn't have to be through the app. Shipping might be a little cheaper too. I like it when you do quarters. It's fun looking for silver and West points. Yeah, I like doing them too. I'm just wondering, do I do the box first or the hand wraps first, or hand wraps technically have a better chance if as long as the person who wrapped them isn't a roll hunter or knows what they're looking at. And again, it could be an entire collection of silver quarters. I haven't looked at them yet. Could be stuff full of them. Who's to know? All those rolls of quarters there, we could be sitting on a couple grand. I wouldn't know. And it's just over there sitting on the floor. Grr. He's doing more gambling and losing. I guess the trick is just the blackjack hand, you know? All the YouTubers I know of. Well, you're leaving one out there. You're leaving the best of the best out. I know, it wouldn't be fair to put us next to all those guys, so. They could be my re-rolled search coins and you won't find anything. Yeah, that's probably true. That's kind of what I'm half expecting, but the potential rewards, I think, are worth the risk, right? Sorry, sore loser. Same. I don't know, losing a little bit of hope on this box. I think we were just very lucky to get that silver out of the first box. Even the NFCs have dried up. Actually, I've only found the one, come to think of it. Just the 19. '71, '91, '96, '76, '97, '90. Goat. Have to eat corn. Be back in a minute. Can I quote that? You know what? I'm gonna quote that while she's gone and she doesn't know I'm doing it. Where is it? Streamlabs. There it is. Add quote. Quote is have to eat corn. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Be back in a minute. By Deborah. So it's supposed to work, like you guys are supposed to be able to type exclamation point quote and it will pull up a random quote that we've documented, you know, in the streams. I don't have that many, but whenever something really stands out, I try to remember. Did I search this roll or was I opening this one? Was I opening this? Someone help. I'm confused. I don't know if I was opening that or closing that. Well, there you go. See, that one worked. That was quote 2. I think it just pulls a random one up. I think there's only 2 quotes in there. The other one was about John Glenn. I don't know why we were on that conversation, but '92, 86, 96, 83. Whenever someone says something particularly funny to me, I'm going to be quoting them. It's got to be real good, though. We got to add to that real quick. Oh, I'm sure we can. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll add more quotes once I, you know, I just got to remember that it's a thing. It's just that you know, statement you made was stuck out to me so much that I'm like, yeah, I gotta quote that. I don't remember if I checked this. Yep, looks good. Okay. Any silver yet? Nope. IO, we are running on empty here. Got about 17 rolls left. Camera's now blurry on my side, like in general here. Check your quality might have adjusted because mine says it hasn't. You have it on auto, maybe it changed. I don't know, is it blurry for anybody else? I don't see any issues on my end here. Here we go, now fix itself. Yeah, it's probably just a bump in quality from your internet or something real quick. $72. I wish halves and dollars didn't cost so much to hoard. Wouldn't really hoard dollars, but I guess, you know, the large dollars, the Ikes, maybe. What'd you have for dinner tonight? I had breakfast for dinner. Protein pancakes, protein French toast sticks, and sausage links. A quick 30 grams of protein meal right there. $74, 171. There's a 2002. Somebody missed that one. And to top it all off, it was with Becca's homemade maple syrup, fresh from their trees up there. All natural. It's good stuff. You eat pancakes with honey or syrup. I'm a syrup guy. I do have maple honey syrup. But using Becca's stuff first. I'd say why choose between maple and honey when you can just put them together, right? One. $95.89. Cornbread with butter and honey. I like. I don't know why why people don't really like cornbread. I love cornbread. I'm not saying you don't, but a lot of people out there that I know of, they just say, cornbread's boring. It's got no taste and all that. It's dry. Like, I don't think you've had good cornbread before. Some good stuff. But then again, you know, I do like, what do you call it? I'm the guy who likes plain donuts and stuff. So I have a very boring palate. But it's because I like it. I like the plain, like Dunkin' Donuts donuts. I'm not talking plain glazed or anything. I'm talking just plain. Unholy. So maybe that has some reasons that that attributes to or contributes to the fact that I like cornbread. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I like it. I'm also the kind of guy who likes the plain biscuits, so. Dude, what do you weigh? Like $1.05? Live a little, eat the fat stuff. Hey, it's not that I don't like the fat stuff or anything like that or avoid it. It's just that I don't know. Don't really run into it. I think I'm like 145, 140, something like that. I should be eating more. Because my body weight is just muscle and skin, so I'm not even that big. I am a small person technically. Just saying, all of my 140 pounds is muscle and organs and hair at this point, so should probably get a haircut soon. Usually it would bother me when it got this long, you know, because I hate the feeling of hair in my face, so I always wear it. I always like style it back or whatever, or up. But I've been wearing just a baseball cap at work to keep my hair in check, and it hasn't been getting in my way, so it hasn't been bugging me enough to want to get a haircut. Are you pretty tall, Luke? Not really. 5'10". I'm technically healthy weight. Well, on the low end, technically, I guess. I should be heavier. But I'm not a person who loves to eat. I consider eating a chore. So, I mean, I'll eat to live, you know, and I'll eat when I'm hungry. I'll eat whatever I want, but not a person who loves food. Like, I have to eat all the time. It's not my thing. I'm 6'4", 164. Yeah, Otis is a giant. I have a brother who's 6'8", 345. Jeez. 6'2", 275. Yeah, that's where I want it to be. Y'all are pine tree. Yeah, I know. I used to be very small in like high school. Like even after I graduated high school, I think I was 120 something pounds. Like 100, like I'm dead serious, 120 something. I was under 130 pounds. Scrawny and, you know, just small. And after I graduated, once I, you know, got out in the world and all that, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just go to the gym, you know? Like, I got some buddies who go, I'll just go with them. I said they'll keep me accountable and all that. So I started going. It took me a few hours to realize that I absolutely loved it. I quickly made my own routine, and it was my gym buddies who were supposed to keep me accountable were the ones that I was keeping accountable instead of. And then eventually, when their schedules just never lined up with mine, I just would go by myself a lot, sometimes twice a day, every day of the week. So in a span of like 4 to 6 months or something like that, I went from that 120 something pounds, scrawny and skinny or whatever, to like 140 and just all my body weight being muscle. So I just did one really hard push and kind of changed everything. So at least I was still the same. I was filled out at least, right, for my height and my weight at that point, but healthy, you know. I tried to only gain healthy weight. Like I actually ate more and all that, so I didn't like get fat or anything like that. I'll have to hold you and Becca to that date. You'll enjoy my grub. She has to eat gluten free, so, but we can do meat all day long. She's got her stomach doesn't like her, so unfortunately she's got that sensitivity. But she's a fighter. She's a trooper. You're young. I know better than to get fat. It's hard to lose fat around your heart. Yeah. Yep. Well, that's the other thing is I'm not trying to get fat. It's just if I'm active enough and I do work out enough that if I do end up just start eating a lot of stuff, as long as it's the right stuff, I know it'll just add mass, not necessarily fat to me. So I do want to gain weight. I do want to make that push at some point. It's just I'm not. I guess I'm not ready for the push yet. I'm not ready to commit to it. I will though, because Becca wanted to start going with me too. So when I have someone to hold me accountable again, then we'll do 3-day splits again or something. And then I'll actually focus on eating more and eating good, so. I've always been healthy big. By the time I graduated high school, I benched 375 and squatted 755. Wow, yeah. No, I never got anywhere close to that. I was super proud of myself when I benched, what was it? What did I get to? It was not crazy at all. It was like 130 or 135 or something like that. I was proud of myself for that. So, because when I started, I could barely like bench 80, you know. And for being my size, I count that as a good achievement. So. Now I don't know if that number's right because honestly I completely forgot. Hey, what's up, NC? How are you? Hope you're having a good night. I knew a guy from my high school who was 7'4", 450 pounds. Wow. He had a rare genetic disorder. That's crazy. I don't know if I'd want to be 7 foot tall. I don't think I'd want to be much taller than 6 foot anyway. I'm pretty content with, you know, where I am now. So I'm content with my 5'10". I hit my head on lift arms and the underside of cars enough at work. I don't need to hit my head more. Watched a senior in high school bench 550. Yeah, that wasn't me. Having a great night. Hope everyone is. Yeah, this box is giving us a run for our money though. We got just a couple rolls left here. Not a single silver. To be honest, I'm not really surprised. Not a fan of String and Sun. Hoping I get Loomis next week. Ordered from a different bank, so we'll see. At least we got the one out of the other box, the 140%er. Oops. I think Luke wants more. More what? What do I want? It's crazy. You guys know more about what I want than I do. Come on. Get in there. I'm beginning to agree with you. I mean, when you're beat out by Loomis, I mean that should say something, right? Hey, what's up, Papa Giorgio? How you been? Smiley face. That was an ender. I didn't even see it. Wasn't looking. Lots of these really nice ones, but honestly, I don't. I'm not gonna keep any of these. I just don't need them. I don't collect non-silver halves right now. I mean, I collect the proofs, but not in the collecting stage for. Not in the book filling stage or anything like that for these yet. So these ones, I'm just gonna, I mean, they're nice, sure, but I think I'm just gonna throw them back. I drink more of this water, my head hurts. Boxes beat you up sometimes and you don't want to admit it. Oh, I'm admitting it. Well, I kind of knew it was going to happen after seeing how marked up the enders were, you know. You can tell when a lot of people have been through a box. Here's another one of those. Oh, it's not very nice, is it? Nope. Yeah. You can tell when a lot of people have been looking through a box. My favorite coin to hunt? It's between nickels and quarters. If you asked me a little while ago, I would have said nickels all day long, but I do like quarters. Keep it separate for now. It's not halves, and pennies are great, but not my favorite. Definitely don't like dimes. So it's between nickels and quarters. Is Deborah still eating corn? Apparently the whole field. We got our quote in there. She'll be forever immortalized. How is that a loss in slots? You see, it's the wrong money symbol. It's not the right one. I agree, dime strained my eyes. Yeah, and I just don't find anything. I don't even check dates on them anymore. I just look for silver and proofs. So I'll fan them out. If I don't see anything, throw them away. Check the edge, fan them out, throw them away. That is it. I don't waste any time on it. I know there's West Points. I know there's there's one or two good errors. I don't care. Not a fan. Maybe, you know, if I start finding silver regularly in them, sure, I'll give them more of a chance, but I just don't think there's enough to look for in dimes. Not enough to keep me entertained anyway while I'm doing it, because I have to be able to enjoy it too while I do it, right? Am here. Corn was good. I am quotable. You are quotable. You are forever immortalized in the Lucky Luke Lucky Luke commands. Exclamation point quote. You'll either get Deborah's quote or one of my quotes from a couple streams ago. We gotta work on more quotes though. So when I see something particular, I gotta I'll gotta remember to add them, because I know you guys make me laugh at a lot of dumb stuff. So a lot of phrases and stuff. So we gotta start recording them and get a good quotes list going. Three. I was hoping Dave stop by tonight. Yeah. Well, it's from time to time. He shows up when we need him most. I think the other thing is everyone's hunting $50 tonight, so. Oh wait, no, it is Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday. So usually Wednesday night is the like Wednesdays and Sundays seem to be the most popular days. I guess some people do it on Fridays too. If you see it, it's there. If you don't, it's not. Truer words have never been spoken. Alright, 2 more rolls. This is second to last right here. Then I can go to bed. There's another super thick edge. 83. Yeah, I'm not going to keep those. I'm just going to plop them up there. My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. My boss is on vacation. So let's do, it's all quiet days in the shop here. Well, quiet in terms of talking, not quiet in terms of work. It just means I have to work twice as hard. Is it bedtime, Brigden? Well, hey, if you're looking for anything that you're interested in, you shoot me a message on something. Shoot me an email if you want. Let me know what you're looking for, because I got plenty of stuff I'm willing to let go of. So if you're looking for anything in particular, if you just want to see pictures of the collection, you let me know. I got too much stuff, and I'll give you guys the good deals first. Check out my Douglas Adams quotes. Imagine walking into a bank and asking to order $10,000 in nickels. Imagine the look on the teller's face. Yeah. My tellers probably wouldn't bat much of an eye, though. They know my crazy by now. Cincinnati, Ohio coin show tomorrow? That's nice. Deborah's going to one on Saturday here. Pretty busy this weekend, but I'll keep the coin shows in mind. See. And nada. Okay. Hunt over. If I start driving right now, I might be able to make it by then. Otis. I'll see you there. Alright. What do we get here? 72 I was supposed to look at. I was supposed to determine if that's machine doubling, isn't it? Right there. Oof. Nice jackpot, Deborah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Checks out. Checks out. Sorry, no silver. Yeah, well, I should have seen it coming, Paul. You know, because you posted in the Discord. You're like, oh, no silver in this box. I'm like, that's probably what mine's gonna be like. Probably what mine's gonna be like. We're not really surprised. Pretty sure that's machine doubling, right, Paul? I think I have some more spare halves here. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 14, 17, 19, 20. So I'll make a full tube here so I can turn them back in. I think mine is probably also, yeah. Just because I didn't see it anywhere else. That's shadow. Nothing on the Y. No splits on the R. No splits on the E. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it back. I'm not good at double dies that aren't blatant. Yeah, same. It's easy when they're in mint state condition. Not so easy when they've been circulated for, 50 years. I could save fuel and carry cornage in the saddlebag. There you go. That'll do it. Those are nice dimes, Paul. I'm just checking those out. I like the holographic West Virginia quarter. That's real neat. It's a nice Lucky Luke coin sticker you got there too. Even artificial toning looks cool. I don't care. I don't really mind that people do that. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Where was I? There we go. Toss that. Toss that. Sometimes those extra thickness things should only apply in certain situations, not coins. Nice. It's fun if you can keep the cards from hitting you. People are stupid. Yep, I agree. Yeah, you're just real life Frogger. Get your practice in. Hmm. Interesting. I'll have to look at that in a second. Okay. Alright, well, that was our box there, though. I'm going to call it a night here so I can go to bed early. I have a lot of work tomorrow. Feels weird saying go to bed early, and it's 11:30. Not quite early, but earlier, I guess. But, hope you all have a good night. I'm going to call it here. I'll be back next week. We'll be doing... I got quarter boxes. I got the hand wrap quarters and hand wrap dimes. So we got lots to do. But it was nice chatting with you guys. Again, if anyone wants anything from the collection, just send me a message. I'm still selling those on the side in private deals all the time, so just let me know, okay? Hope you all have a good night, and I will see you next week.